What's up, YouTube? What's up, everyone? How we doing today? Hope your 4th of July was all okay and good. I hope everyone still got all their fingers. I still got all mine. How about you? Alright, enough joking around. This video is about trucking and MJ. The ganja, the mean green, marijuana, man. You know, Cheech and Chong style, man. Okay. Schedule 3. Marijuana will soon be, or is, maybe, I don't know if it is or isn't, will be a Schedule 3 from a Schedule 1 narcotic. Okay? This will put it in the same class as alcohol. Yes, alcohol. The stuff that is literal poison that so many people love to put in their bodies. Yes. Yes. Make it make sense, man. I don't know. You know, but you're talking to a guy that doesn't consume alcohol. Couple times a year, 1 or 2 drinks at a time, and that's it. Okay? Yes, I do enjoy a Corona once in a while. Okay? Now, I hope I'm entertaining so far, because I'm a little short on sleep at the moment and it's bedtime. Yes, I get to sleep in 95-degree heat today. So, okay, alcohol. You are not allowed to consume alcohol in your truck. You are not allowed to consume marijuana in your truck. You are not allowed to consume any drug in your truck. Technically, you're not even allowed to use mouthwash, okay? Yes, because there's alcohol in most mouthwashes, okay? So shame on you guys for using mouthwash. No. All right. So, I see guys all the time doing it, though. They go into truck stops, they buy alcohol, they go out to their trucks, just all willy-nilly, get in their trucks and, you know, have at it. I see it all the time. And I have smelled the mean green here and there. I have smelled it a couple times, but not nearly as much as I see guys going in and buying alcohol and consuming it in their truck. Okay? Now, with that being said, if you're on the road for 2 weeks, you go home for 4 or 5 days, whatever, and you want to crack open a nice, cold, poisonous, alcoholic beverage, be my guest, as long as you don't consume alcohol 24 hours before you go on duty. Actually, I think you may have to technically have it out of your system within 24 hours before you go on duty. It's been 18 years since I went through truck driving school, so, you know, I know it's 24 hours, okay? This is coffee, by the way. Not very fresh. But anyways, so you can consume alcohol while you're at home. Yes, absolutely. And then return to duty 24 hours prior, no alcohol in your system, you're good to go. Now, with marijuana being a Schedule 3, from what I have heard through sources, is that they were going to change the testing standard for marijuana, okay? Because of how widespread the common use has become. They were going to change the testing process from a urine analysis to a cheek swab. I don't know if that's been done or not, okay? I have no clue if people are still getting urine tested. I have no idea, okay? If that's the case, who is to say you've been on the road for 2 weeks, you go home for 4 or 5 days, same scenario with the alcohol, and you get home off the road and you want to light up a big old spliffy, okay? Okay. As long as it's out of your system. As long as it's out of your system 24 to 48 hours before you go on duty. or as long as you don't consume any 24 to 48 hours before you go on duty. Okay. Are you a strong enough willed individual? If you're one of the guys consuming alcohol in your truck in a truck stop parking lot, you're not a very strong willed individual. Okay? That's all dependent upon if they've changed the testing standards for marijuana. Okay? Forgive me, guys. Like I said, I'm tired. I've been up all night driving. But do as you will. I mean, me personally, I say, as long as it doesn't affect anybody, what's the difference? If you're in the privacy of your home, off duty, sitting in your backyard by the campfire, who cares? It is a free country, guys. I had a Russian at the bottom of my driveway one day pull in behind me because I gave him the finger because he was tailgating me. Yeah, Russian guy. Yeah. I think he was a fighter pilot or one of these guys flying the planes, spraying the aerosol in the sky. I think he was one of them guys. And after I cussed him out, I was like, it's a free country. And he goes, oh, now you think it's a free country, huh? It's always been. It always will be. I'll die a free man. You can count on it. Alright, I'm going off on a tangent here. But, like I said, hopefully you just find me entertaining. Now, don't consume any illegal or dangerous substances in your semi-trucks. I want to stress that, okay? Marijuana, alcohol, cocaine, crack, heroin, LSD, none in your semi-truck, okay? And shame on you if you're doing any of that other shit. Just shame on you, okay? No alcohol, no marijuana in the truck, guys. You're at home on your personal time. You're fine. I don't see any problem with it. Just don't just take my advice. Do your own research, please. I'm not an attorney. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a financial advisor. Yes, I'm not a financial advisor. Don't come to me and ask me for advice on money, because, yeah, you're going to end up in the poorhouse. Oh, shit. All right. Yeah, I'm a little slap happy, man. But I want to end it with some fun facts. I love fun facts, guys. Do you like fun facts? Okay, so during the Prohibition era, when alcohol was illegal, do you know that the U.S. government sold, okay, I gotta back up. You were not allowed to purchase alcohol in the liquid form, but you were allowed to buy packets that you could make your own alcohol. Yes, you could make your own alcohol. That was legal, okay? You could buy the packet. I don't know, I wasn't around in the 1920s, 1930s, whenever Prohibition was. And you could make your own alcohol at home. That was legal. Nobody was allowed to sell it, and you weren't allowed to buy it in the liquid form, okay? But our government, the fantastic U.S. government, sold as imposters poisoned alcohol packets. Yes, they sold poisoned. I mean, alcohol is poison anyway, but they were deliberately poisoned to kill people. Over 10,000 Americans lost their lives to poisoned alcohol packets that the U.S. government sold to U.S. citizens. Okay? Yeah. Wonder if the ATF was involved in that. Okay? Little fun fact for you guys. You don't believe me? Look it up. That's one that I've known for quite a while. Probably at least 15 years. Something like that. Maybe a little bit longer. I don't know. Since I've opened up my mind and stop being a sheeple. Yeah, a sheeple. Okay? So, on that note, I think it's time to go to bed because I don't know. I might watch this back and go, damn, I can't post this. All right, Joe. It's bedtime. Peace out, YouTube. Love you.